Hello everyone, how are we all doing today? How has our day been? Whatever you're watching this video, and what I'll be discussing in this video is basically the opportunities in crisis. Especially for those of us that are in Nigeria, the opportunities in crisis. Is cost of things, cost of living can be very, very, very crazy right now, and this is the best time for an entrepreneur. So in case you have been thinking of, I want to go into entrepreneurship, I want to go into entrepreneurship, this is the time. Entrepreneurship. This is the time. Okay, so crisis brings out the genius in us, and my name still remains Okpe Oluwa One. So today we are looking at how to unveil your creativity during the time of crisis. Yes, Nigeria is going through so much problem. In fact, somebody said crisis is problem pro max. Said if you have one or two challenges, that's when you have problem. But if you have multiple of problem hitting you left, right, and center, that's when you are in a crisis mode. Okay, and I found that definition very, very hilarious and all of that. Okay, so no matter the definition, it's not really about the definition now. It's about how can we maximize and make this situation work for us as individuals, as a corporate body, as a business owner. We need to find a way to maximize and make these things work for us, and it's very, very, very important. We must not allow this time to waste. Check all the big organizations in the world. I was just thinking and meditating as I was driving. I went to one of our projects in Ekpe today, and as I was coming back, I was just thinking and meditating about it, and I realized that this is the season that gives birth to the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. Mention them right now. Most of them were given birth to in times of crisis, in times of chaos, in times of challenges. So I believe that this season in Nigeria right now is about to birth one of the greatest multi-billionaires in Nigeria like we have never seen before. So this season, so how can we make this season work for us, right? How can we really make this season work for us? One of the things that I want us to pay attention to is that when there is problem, there are opportunities. When there are problems, there are opportunities. That's one of the things I want us to pay attention to. And see, basically, as entrepreneurs and people that want to really make money. So, for anybody that is thinking, how then can I maximize this season? How then can I maximize this season? So all these problems are all around us. We see them, they irritate us, they make us angry. We complain about them, and we even gossip about them sometimes. These are the problems that are all around us. So the next thing is that how can we maximize this problem to create wealth? How can we turn around this problem to solution in order for us to be able to use it to create wealth? That is the ultimate question. And basically, whatever we need is actually inside of us. There is nothing that we need that is not, the seed is not inside of us. We already have it. It's either inside of you or it's around you. We have not just given it the recognition, or we are not seeing it as the opportunity that we truly and really needed. That's actually the missing link. Okay, and the way you need to do that and see that is by asking the right questions. So what are the questions you need to ask, or you're supposed to be asking? The right questions will help you to trigger thoughts, and these thoughts will help you to start documenting solutions and start providing solutions to problems that you have seen, you have noticed, and you believe you can resolve. That is very, very important. So we live in a generation that people want things done at a speed that has never been seen before. What took their father 60 years, they want to get it done in 6 months, right? It's a crazy generation. It's a lazy generation. It's an impatient generation, okay? So if you want to solve any problem, look at whatever is currently in existence. You can do all your business viability tests, check online, how do I get business viability tests? That's if you have more than one or two ideas that have dropped, right? Ideas are gifts that God has given to us, and these ideas have dropped maybe at the point of you meditating about the problem and all of those things. Okay, if you have that and you have dropped that already, right? So you need to do the business viability test, right? So after doing all the business viability tests, there is something that you need to do as an entrepreneur, that answering these questions will help you to move at a pace that has never been seen before, right? It will help you to take over. It will help you to do something crazy. Number one, things are expensive. Can I get it done cheaper? Let's take for instance now. Okay, so this is a Samsung product. This is a board product, earbud. Okay, the question is that, can I get this thing done cheaper? So probably this is selling for like maybe $500,000 or thereabout. Can I get this thing done cheaper and it will still deliver good quality? Cheap product, good quality will always fly, especially in this season like we are right now. I mean, it's crazy. Now, I was making a research yesterday and I was talking about how come foods are expensive, and I'm going to touch on there are two things I realized, right? Number one is I discovered a technology called dry freeze. People freeze dry product and it have a longer shelf life. Because I was just thinking, can't I just go somewhere and farm all the food I'm going to eat in the next 4 years? And storage took me to that technology, and that technology is already available, is already around, and all of those things. And I remember a friend of mine reaching out to me, right? And he said that the fact that food are expensive right now is even a bet to an opportunity for him. So he had this idea. He wanted to have green farm within city. He said there are so many dilapidated warehouse here and there, some in a lot of places in Lagos, and it's church that are buying these things up. So why not we convert this thing? Because there is no economic downtime that will make people not to eat. People are always going to be eating. So, and he said the reason why that did not work out was simply because it was going to be too expensive. He said now cost of transport is high, but if you are able to do a greenhouse close to where people are consuming it, cost of transport is going to be cheap. So the guy had to dust up his business plan that he has done before, and he realized that he can implement this greenhouse in places in Lagos right now, and he can be producing some of the things that we'll go and buy in the north, in the middle belt, and all of those things, and sell it. Good fresh vegetables, good fresh fruits in those greenhouses, and it's going to be very, very profitable, and it's going to even be cheaper, because by the time you think of how much you pay Boko Haram, how much you pay transport and all of those things, is just crazy. Look at that opportunity. He heard about it, he planned towards it, but he couldn't execute it. But now this is the time and season for him to be able to execute it. So that's an opportunity. So can you do it cheaper? Can you do it faster? Crazy generation. People want things faster. They cannot be patient. They want it done faster. So can you do it cheaper? Can you do it faster? And the next thing is, the question you must be able to answer is that, can I make it more confident and make it more fun? This is a generation that want fun. They want fun. Even in the most serious thing, they want it to be funky. They want it to be fun. They want it to be jovial. They want it to, can you make it fun? No matter how serious the service is, no matter how can you tweak it and make it fun? Can you rewire it and make it fun? Can you rewire it and make it not formal? Because that's the generation. The generation that is buying right now are the generation that are less than 40. And the characteristics of this generation that are less than 40 is that they want it easier, they want it faster, they want it cheaper, they want it to be fun. Okay, so can you put all of this together? So let your creativity go wild. This season is a season of opportunities. Check them out. Study history. The giants were born in a season like this, and I believe that there is a giant in you that needs to be given birth to in the season like this. So my name still remains Okpe Oluwa Oni. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye.